Hi, Rich Schefren here, and I've got a great tip for you today. In fact, it's versatile, and that's what makes it so great because it's very effective in making sure that you're outcome focused and therefore more effective and get the results that you ultimately want. And it can be used in a meeting, it can be used for a task or activity or a project that you're doing, or basically anything else. Now, the reason I'm telling you about it today on Monday is that today is our team meeting. We have a meeting every week inside our company where we basically lay out the groundwork of what we're going to accomplish in the following week. And this past weekend, I went through these 3 questions to make sure that it was the best possible meeting that it could be. And it's these same 3 questions that you can use in every area of your business life. So here are the 3 questions. I'll run down them first really fast, and then I'll explain. What do you want is number 1. Number 2 is how do you know if you got it? And number 3 is, based on your answers to 1 and 2, what do you need to do? Right? So what do you want? So in my meeting, I was clear about what I wanted to cover in the meeting, in addition to how I wanted my employees, my team, to feel, how I wanted them to think, and what I wanted them to do. So what did I want them to feel? What did I want them to think? What did I want them to do? And I defined what I wanted them to think, what I wanted them to do, and what I wanted them to feel. And so this created the context of really what my outcome is, what I want. Now, it's important when you define what you want that you always state it in the positive, because you can't do a negative. And so define exactly what it is you want. Now, step number 2 is, how will I know? So in this case, with my meeting, I put it in 2 areas. How will I know during the meeting? And then how will I know a week after the meeting that it was successful, that I achieved what I wanted to? And I listed out the different components of what I would want them to say, what I would want them to think, etc., and how would I be able to actually spot that? How would I know? And then the third question is, based on my answers to 1 and 2, what do I need to present, and how do I need to present it to achieve those outcomes? And I can assure you that my meeting today will be a lot better because of it, and basically anything that you do will be much better because when you do this. So it could be a project. It would be the same. What do you want, right, out of the project? How will you know that you got it? And then what are the steps that you need to take to make it a reality? You see, it's those 3 questions that give you greater clarity about the outcome that you're shooting for, and because of that, you will be more effective. So that's today's tip. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to share another tip with you that really is a game changer. It'll really shift your perspective and help you really see the progress that you're making in a new light. And I bring it up now because it's actually something else that I'm using today in my meeting, and I'm going to share it with you tomorrow. So you're going to definitely want to check that out. So until then, to higher profits and beyond, Schefren, over and out.